Hello and welcome back everyone into this sixth video of C++ Essential series. In this video, we're going to talk about user inputs. Now, what are user inputs? We're going to understand that. We'll exampleize everything and we'll also see some demos as well. Let's start with understanding the basic content that what we're going to learn through, and we'll move forward in that direction. Firstly, we'll go in C++ user inputs. What are user inputs? How do you declare them? And what is the structure of this user inputs? Then we'll look at an example. How do you go about using user inputs? And then you should be knowing some points. We'll cover those as well. And then we'll make a simple calculator. Very easy, very helpful. Let's get started. Now, we'll start with some of the basic ideas first of all. Okay, we have already learned what is cout. Cout is basically an output screen where you use it for output, and you use it to basically get the output on the screen. Now we'll use cin to get the values. Okay, so whenever you want to show an output to some person, you use cout, and whenever you want to capture in values, you use cin. Now cin is basically declared with the help of this operator. Now this operator is known as extraction operator because it's going to extract the values from the keyboard, and you can use this operator for only specifically cin. And this operator also implies that this is exactly the opposite of cout, so it's basically a less than symbol. And this will extract a value and put it into and store it into a variable. We're going to see that in the example as well. Now in the following example, the user input can be a number which is stored in the variable x, and then we print the value of the number in this example, which we're going to learn through. We'll see an example over here. Okay, we're going to run it as well. So we have this example where I'm going to take a number. Okay, I'm just going to take a number, and once we have the number, we are going to print the number as well. Okay, it's going to be very easy. Let's move into my VS Code and let's run this code. Okay, so I'm going to save the program. Okay, now and run the program, and over here what we have is basically the output of this thing. So it says type a number. So why is it asking me type a number? Because we have a cout which is going to be the outputting something on the screen. And then we have cin. Cin basically is capturing the value from the keyboard. That's why we have a flashy cursor. Okay, and then I'm going to put 3, and the moment I press enter, it says your number is 3. Okay, it's very easy. You are just displaying a value, capturing the value, and firstly asking for a value and then displaying the value. Very easy, very clean, and that's how it's done. Okay, now let's move ahead upon the point you should know. Is point number 1, cout is pronounced as cout. Okay, cout. Okay, used for outputs, and uses the insertion operator as greater than symbol. Okay, whereas cin is also known as cin, used for inputs, and it's used for basically capturing or extraction with the help of extraction operator. So this one is known as insertion operator and this one is known as extraction operator. Very important. These two things, you might get confused. Just remember this symbol, that's all. So once that is done, let's move to a better example of making a simple calculator. Okay, in this example, two values are going to be captured and we are going to add them. Okay, very easy. We are just going to add them and we're going to display the output. Now let's run this program over here as well. Let me just rephrase it. Okay, and save the program. What we have is something like this. Okay, we have IOStream, we have namespace standards, we have int main, which is there, and then we're declaring two variables x and y, and we're also declaring a sum variable int. Now you can do this above here as well. It's just for simplifying purposes, I just declared over here. What we are going to do is we are going to capture the values into x and y. Okay, once we have these values, what we are going to do, we are going to print the sum. Okay, the sum is, and then the sum value. Let's run this program. Okay, and see what we have. Okay, type a number. I'm going to type in 12. Type another number. I'm going to type in 34. And sum is 46. Okay, it's not doing nothing, basically adding both these values and showing you the output. It's as simple as that. You can even change the operator to maybe multiply. Okay, and change sum is to product, product. Save it, run it. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, now it's fine. run it. Okay, type another number. I think I just executed again. In case you want to clear off your terminal, you can use Control K, okay, or Command K. So type a number. I'm gonna type in 10, 12, I think 12, and another number would be 12 again. Product is 144, and that's what you get over here. Very easy, nothing complicated, and you can try with all the different operations and everything, and you can probably make your own softwares with this. So the basic idea is, how do you go about using CN? So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you understood what we are trying to do over here. And yeah, thank you so much again. And in the next video, we're going to cover different data types, and we're going to explore different data types as well. Till then, thank you everyone. Keep learning, and I'll see you all in the next one. And peace.